Hi ducks, despite how much homework I have right now, it's actually almost summer and every follicle on my scalp is just so excited. During the winter I have to blow dry my hair because it takes too long to dry otherwise, but during the summer I can just be simple and sunny. I estimate that I spend at least 1 full hour per day thinking about my hair, like what are my bangs doing? Who is eating all of my scrunchies? So this is just a closer look at my neurotics. My roommate has her own situation and it's so good to know that she understands what I mean when I say that I'm washing my hair tonight. Like I'm going into the bathroom with God and a deep conditioner and I will come out a changed person, and she's gonna be in there tomorrow with her tangle teaser. Anyway, I have really thick hair, a little curly sometimes, mostly frizz, which I'm happy with. I have tons of heat damage from trying to straighten it for like years and years as I was maturing into the blossom of womanhood. Now I just want it to be really soft. My hair is normally pretty dry, so I already have all of my oils and hair masks that I love, but during the summer I swim a lot. I'm just always splashing around, so this routine is optimized to keep my hair from turning green from public pools. It's not actually the sanitizing chemicals that they use to clean the pools, like chlorine that turns your hair green. It's all of the heavy metals from the pipes that pump the water into the pool. So you get in, you swim around, the heavy metals get onto your hair, they stick onto the shaft, and then once you're out of the water, they oxidize, and that is what causes the lime tinge. It can happen to anyone with hair, it just shows up more on lighter hair, and the metals will definitely damage your hair over time, so it's good to take precautions. When I was little and my mom explained this to me, I thought that she meant my hair would like turn into seaweed, and I was frightened at this, but I was also a little excited to handle it. I was preparing myself for like the responsibility of having seaweed hair. I rinse my hair in the shower to saturate it before I swim, and then immediately afterwards as well. I could just wear a swim cap and avoid all of this, but then what would I be neurotic about? My fullest, most plump and luxurious hair care routine is 5 steps. My idea is that if I use expensive products, then I'm not going to use as much of it as I really need because I'll be afraid of it running out and my hair will wither and suffer for it. So I use 1 or 2 things that might be pricey depending on where you are, but I also have dupes for everything, and if I've talked about a product before in another video, then I will link to that in the description. Let me take my hair out now too, actually, because I think it's almost dry. No, it's not dry yet. So step 1 is a treatment spritz to clarify the strands. I like ingredients that are a bit photoreactive to brighten my hair a bit and counteract the seaweed. I posted the recipe for some potion years ago of apple cider vinegar and garden stuff soaked in tea, and that still works. I also like this chlorine treatment because it's just a hyper concentrated version of whatever I made in my kitchen years ago, and the vinegar smell is not as strong. So I put a few tablespoons of this in with an aloe vera spray plus castor oil, and I spritz it mostly around my roots, and this is usually a pre-pool step. So this is when I'm out soaking in the sun. Step 2 is the deep condition, which is definitely going to be priced competitively because I need a lot of whatever it is. I try to do this every time after swimming, or at least once a week. I will go to Ross or another department store, go to the back, check their sales shelf for cosmetics, and there will always be a big, beautiful tub of hair mask. Trader Joe's has a hair mask now that's really cute. You definitely don't need to spend a lot to get a quality deep conditioner. Like if it's more than $7, it better also clean all the grout off the bathroom tiles while you're showering. I will plan an evening around deep conditioning. I'll just be rolling around my apartment like a slug, and if I really have the time, then I will do a hot oil treatment. You just microwave whatever oils you have in the cupboard. Today it was castor, olive, coconut, and then very extremely carefully apply it to your hair because it's hot. It's a hot oil treatment. Castor oil is really good for growth. I rub it on my eyebrows and eyelashes every night. Olive oil is very accessible. Coconut oil is great, but it isn't for everyone, so be sure to do a little bit of research before you make that $5 investment. You could go out, you could go to parties while you're deep conditioning. You just like tie your hair back and make it all into a slick ponytail. Okay, I've marinated for a few hours. Now it's time to actually wash my hair. Wow. Step 3 is a scalp scrub to get rid of flakiness, product buildup, assorted perfumes, leftover sunscreen, stray leaves. Normally my mix is salt, olive oil, tea tree, lemon, and honey, all ingredients already already sliding around my cabinet. Briogeo was pleasant enough to send me their scrub. I've tried their Rosarco line in the past and it wasn't moisturizing enough for me, but some of my friends really liked it, so I was interested to try their scalp scrubby. It's charcoal and coconut oil, but it smells like a box of Thin Mints. I was surprised that I didn't have to use a lot of it to get a good scrub. I just divide my hair into quadrants and get at the roots. I have a discount code in the description if you would like to try it out for yourself. Now step 4 is shampoo and conditioner. If I know I'm staying dry for a few days, then I use this Clarins set, but if I'm just gonna go swimming again 12 hours later, I just use this very gentle shampoo. As I run out of these products, I've been adding more honey to the bottles and just shaking it around a little because my hair reacts so well to extra honey. It feels so smooth and good, and it sort of extends the life of the bottles a little more. Easy enough. Step 5 is drying / styling. The DevaCurl towel is gorgeous. It definitely helps things dry faster. This is actually my second one because my mom took the first one I bought, so you can scrunch it, have a good scratch, roll it out. If I need to sleep right after I shower, then I'll spread the DevaCurl towel out on my pillow and either braid my hair or just lay it out and keep it spread, which is exactly what I did last night, so that it dries a little bit overnight. I'm still looking for a perfect leave-in and curl cream. I'm testing some, but I want to go lighter in the summer anyway. Ideally, I finger comb some coconut oil through and then sit in the sun with my hair in pigtails so the curls have room to expand. If I'm going out, then I'll use this Herbivore Salt Spray. I don't really have to worry about creating volume on my own, so it's more of a perfume for me. It's also really easy to make in the kitchen. First time I used this towel, I was showering in my dorm freshman year. I was so excited to dry my hair and test it out, and that night the bathroom flooded, like everyone's bathroom flooded because of some mischief on the upper floor. So I was just standing on my desk while plumbers were coming in and like snaking the pipes. The whole time I was just very gently scrunching my hair with the DevaCurl towel for hours and just never looked better. My hair is a lot shorter now than it's been in years, but a lot of the women who watch me grow up say that I look mature and sophisticated, so guess we're keeping it. Hooray, we have reached the end of the routine to be repeated in 1 to 3 days. That's all for me. Today's fact is that scrunchies are cool and I'm gonna go wear some. Bye!